What's up, Aries? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week's energy starting July 20th, 2025. Aries, I hope all is well. This week I'm using the ASTRAL SCION deck to deliver your messages, not reading intentionally any reversals here. Okay, so we're just going to cleanse the energies from doing Pisces messages for the week, and we're going to begin doing Aries messages. What's coming up for my Rams this week? What are the messages for Aries? What does Aries have to look forward to? Okay, messages for Aries. Now, I've done something a little different. And since, oh, by the way, if you haven't seen the video that I had posted, Aries, about me opening up a new channel, if you are subscribed to me currently, just stay subscribed to that channel. And just follow me over there to the link. There's a link in the description box of the video that I had posted to my new channel. Okay, so I just want to test out the waters here for 2025 to see if it makes a difference. Still trying to figure out what happened to my well, at once it was over 42,000 subscribers, and all of a sudden they just sort of like ghosted me or disappeared, thanks to YouTube and their algorithm. Anyway, so differently I've done in Pisces reading and also Aquarius's reading. I'm gonna clarify negative cards. All right, so they Pisces received the death card, but I don't see the death card as being negative. But I did clarify it, and it may have brought some more information to them. So I don't see why it's not necessary, because I usually say that, you know, tarot is usually direct. You don't need multiple cards to figure out something. Okay, but something new that I'm going to do. You know, see what happens with that. But I don't think I'll, you know, be clarifying, you know, like positive cards. Why is like the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Sun here? You see what I mean? But I will clarify like 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Tower, 8 of Cups. Anything that is deemed negative, I will clarify. All right, so let's begin with your messages. Let's do this cut here, Aries, for you, and we'll start. All right, so now, like I said before, some of these cards, I didn't go through the entire deck. Some are in the reverse, but if they show up in the reverse as I flip them over, I just will read them in the upright. All right, so the very first card for you is the King of Cups. Okay, so we start off with the Father of all love. Look at that big heart. So he's caring, nurturing, supportive. So this definitely would involve relationships for anyone out there. Because the king has the unique ability to bring in not only romantic partnerships, but also platonic friendships. He's definitely loving as a father, as a husband, as a son, as an uncle, grandfather. Very intuitive. So Aries, pay attention to your intuition this week. The King of Cups is here to help you, you know, to help guide you to, you know, make the right choices for yourself moving forward. And I always say the very first thing that you get, whether it's in your gut or the inner voices that you hear, is the correct answer. You have to follow that. All right. So also the King of Cups here in your spread just would simply mean that you may be already achieving emotional happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment, and contentment based on those connections that are currently in your life, whether it's your romantic partner, your platonic friend, or someone else in the family. Okay. Following the King of Cups, now we have the, okay, here's the transition card, the Death card. So I will clarify a card on this, the Death card. It usually means major life transformation. Since we are like in the third week of January 2025, it still might be for some Aries, you know, that whole ending of 2024, 2025, opening up, out with the old, in with the new. So it could be, you know, the reason why I showed up here, that you guys have, you know, shed yourself from the old stuff in 2024. Now you're about to begin the new stuff in 2025. However, the major arcana, the Death card, does not ever physically denote death. It just simply means that there's something major in your life that needs to come to an end or come to a close. Once you are able to identify whatever it is that needs to come to an end or a close, then something else is going to replace it. I always assign something simple to this Death card, and it could be, for some Rams, having to clear space, you know, accumulated stuff over the years or whatever, and that could be in your home, could be in your office, whatever. You just need to get rid of stuff that just no longer is serving your purpose, but just mounting and taking up space. So it could be that, just that. But anyway, we're going to throw a clarifier on this card. So what I've done in terms of clarifying, I reshuffled the deck. Aries, I reshuffled the deck. Just to clarify, why is that death card here for Aries? Give us more information, please, if you can. Why is that death card here for Aries? All right, here we go, Aries. And it might be because the strength card, the death card could be, you know what? Let me place an emphasis on this here. Somebody needs, and by the way, this death card is landing on a court card, the King of Cups. So it may be, listen, in all honesty, maybe, I hope it's not too much light here. It seems like it's too much glare. But anyway, having to acquire the strength, okay? Now, keep in mind, Aries, I'm not going to read the stuff that I normally would read if this came out by itself. I'm just going to, connect a message possibly here for you. Listen, the death card landed on the court card, the King of Cups, which is a very positive, powerful card, but still it represents an actual person, okay? So the strength card might be showing up in terms of clarifications for any Aries who may be having to end a relationship of some sort, maybe put an end to a relationship that is no longer serving you, okay? Now, whatever that relationship may mean to you, maybe a romantic partnership, it could be a platonic friendship, and it could be having to distance yourself from coworkers, maybe distance yourself from family members, and then having the strength to come in to support you to achieve that. Okay, so that's what we want to say. That's why the Death card is here. The Strength card is clarifying that information that you are going to have the strength or the ability to put an end. Now, if it's not a relationship, Aries, then it could be something else that's going on for you, simply put. All right, following that Strength card here to clarify, now we have the Temperance card. And I always tell you guys to make sure that you are paying attention to all the major arcanas that show up in your spread. They carry a lot of weight, but do not disregard the minors. Temperance then rebalances those things that may have thrown you off balance. This is a card that is oftentimes, at least referred to me, by me, that the focus is on you this week, okay? Taking care of yourself. It would be almost similar to the Empress that would show up, where I see the Empress, because these two cards are similar to me, that there's a focus on yourself here, Aries, this week. But also to stretch it even further, this is, not only having to focus on yourself, but knowing what your worth is and what it means to other people, your values, and what it means to other people, your virtues, all that stuff, loving yourself, being at peace with yourself. And then having the Temperance card to come in here to actually help you to sort of, more or less rebalance all of those things and put you back into focus. But I do feel that this is a focus for you for this week. Feeling calm, okay? The Temperance represents all relationships. Mother Nature, as I always speak about. So you could just be spending some time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so that is the Temperance card. Up next here for you, Aries. Now we have, too many. Look at that. Just spoke the Empress up. See, you can't make this shit up. Tarot is so unique and funny to me. All right, so the Empress is showing up here. I just spoke you up, so maybe that's why you're next. So again, just like that Temperance card, there's a focus on, taking care of yourself this week, Aries. There's nothing wrong with that. But the other emphasis of this Empress card, there could be some sort of pregnancy news around you. I always talk about childbirth, something growing, developing, expanding, something new. Again, loving yourself, being at peace with yourself. This card I represent beauty, so it could be just taking care of your inner beauty, external beauty. So there could be hair appointments, nail salons, pedicure salon treatments, and anything including exercising, modifying your diet, just loving yourself, nurturing yourself, caretaking for yourself. Again, knowing what your values are and what it means to people, and then, basically how people see you. Okay, so we got pregnancy news, childbirth, something new, developing, growing, expanding. Our focus is on yourself this week in terms of some sort of beautification, internally, externally. Yeah, feeling at peace, loving, definitely caring, nurturing. And all that energy could be drawn within Aries, and it's not being selfish. A lot of times, Aries, gets that negative energy of always being selfish. The selfish energy comes from me first. You're the first sign of the zodiac, right? Me first, me. But every Aries that I know is not, like that, definitely. So anyway, up next here for you is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups comes in a form of celebration, happiness, something to be joyful about. Okay, so you could, be celebrating someone's birthday, anniversary, spending quality time again with family members, friends, romantic partners, hanging out with coworkers after work for happy hour. Three of Cups is here. It's going to land on the Empress card. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very powerful card. Three of Cups. All right, up next here for you, Aries. Now we have the Eight of Cups. So I clarified the Eight of Cups in Aquarius's messages, I believe. And this is just a no drama week. I regard the Eight of Cups as a no drama week for Aries. You don't want to deal with it because maybe you dealt with some emotional stuff last week and you want to put that behind you and your back is to these cups. Simply put, you were just walking away from it. All right. And it's so funny, too, because when I clarified, I think the energy for Aquarius, the Five of Wands showed up. And that was having to put an end or walk away from any types of frictions or petty fights or arguments with anyone that you dealt with last week. You don't want to deal with it again this week. All right. So again, we're going to reshuffle this deck. Why is that Eight of Cups here for Aries? Let's see. Give us some information. What? Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries? See, and I don't always read that. I will never read the Eight of Cups as emotional loss or disappointment. I just don't feel that. I just feel that the back is to those cups. And it has something to do with what you already dealt with that you don't want to carry, and dealing with moving forward. All right, so what could have been the reason why the Eight of Cups showed up here for Aries? And we have money problems, okay? So it could have been, the Eight of Pentacles here. Now, outside of the clarifier, I will not extend that, all the things that I would read about this card if it just showed up here by itself. We asked for clarification for that Eight of Cups. So maybe the Eight of Pentacles here, there was some sort of emotional drama that may have taken place in the workplace or workforce environment. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Or there was something that was going on with Aries and their finances, okay, that caused some sort of emotional upset or emotional unsettling. And we're just going to leave that clarification right there. Okay, so it's either you dealt with some emotional stuff with coworkers in the workplace environment, or there was something that was going on with your finances that was unsettling for you, and it created some sort of emotional imbalance for you. Yeah, paying that mortgage every month, that's something that's emotional. Paying that card note and shit, paying bills in general. Fuck. All right, so the next card, not the last card, I'm sorry, Aries, the Sun. So we're not reading cards in the reverse. So you have another powerful major arcana, the Sun. Now, the Sun is all about having to feel blessed. It's the most positive card in the tarot deck. So far, you have the Death card, you have the Temperance card, you have the Empress. Now, Aries, you have the Sun. So this is the card of happiness, feeling, vibrationally high, feeling vibrant, yes, feeling childlike. Definitely could be any Aries having to, go through the week and do have, routine medical exams or checkups. It could be blood work. It could be x-rays. Could be the Aries that I'm reading for that lives in Florida, California, or somewhere else that's warm, sunny, and welcoming. Could be wanting to travel to those two states or other places where the sun just opens its energy up to you and welcomes you. This is about yes to all the questions that you have for yourself. This is about being happy, successful. Okay? There's the emphasis of some sort of blessings that may be coming your way, and that energy is derived from the major arcana of the sun. Wow. Okay, so up here next here for you, Aries, is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is usually regarded as, and most of this court cards in this deck have hearts and stuff. So the Knight of Wands could be your family member, your romantic partner. It could be your friend. I always assign energy of assistance that comes in to help you and something that you may need help with this week. They usually come in quickly. Once the help is done, they usually exit just as quickly, but it's still that energy where you could be drawing something towards you, right? Or you're already involved in something and the energy is starting to build up, it's starting to intensify, become more passionate. It's a court card, of course, so this could be you or someone else, and express themselves in a very sexual manner, which is always positive. The presence of the Knight of Wands in your spread alone could indicate how rapid and fast a business partnership could take place, Aries, a romantic partnership could take place, and definitely a platonic friendship. Okay, so that's the Knight of Wands up here next for you. And so it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense to clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Well, if we draw something negative, then I would have to read that. So we don't want to do that, okay? Because Knight of Wands is very positive. Anyway, let's continue here with your spread. Now you have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here is always about options that may open up to you, and just making sure that, since it does represent intuition, that you're paying attention to your intuition. Always go with those gut instincts. Aries, I can't emphasize and tell you guys enough. Gut instincts and inner voices, those are the best choices. Well, the first choice that you get is the correct answer, always. All right? And also, too, to receive the Seven of Cups in this spread for you could mean that there is a instance of not necessarily instant gratification, but dedication and devotion that may be outwardly extended to you by those people who are closest to you right now, your family, your romantic partners, as well as your friends, okay? And remember, I said that the Knight of Wands could indicate of how fast a new, relationship could develop, okay? Up next now we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is always, money concerns, not having enough money to pay your bills. And remember, the Eight of Pentacles was the clarifier for the Eight of Cups. So it could have been that you, you dealt with that financial stuff last week, or you dealt with emotional stuff involving coworkers in the workplace environment. For others, it could be that, with the Five of Pentacles, you were ghosted by someone, that you have ghosted someone, someone was ignoring you, someone was feeling, gave you the feelings of being left out in the cold shoulder treatment. Still, there's a positive that comes out of the Five of Pentacles. And I'll throw a clarifier for that too, the Five of Pentacles, I sure will. That you could have been the Aries that donated your time and money to worthy charitable causes. Okay, so but let's throw a clarifier. So I'm going to reshuffle the deck. Why is this Five of Pentacles here for Aries? Give me some more information, please. Five of Pentacles for Aries. All right, so it could be Aries that Six of Swords. Six of Swords just simply means movement for me. So I'm not going to read what I always read about this card if it just showed up here by itself. We're trying to clarify the Five of Swords. So the Five of Pentacles. So that could simply mean that, okay, since it is a traveling card, maybe maybe an Aries wanted to travel and didn't have enough money. Maybe there was some sort of postponement in traveling. This could have been a deposit on a cruise, or it still could be a deposit on a cruise. so, for a future trip. And maybe that's what it is. Someone either came up short because they didn't have enough money to travel, or it's a small deposit that went down on a cruise. How about that? All right, so we're going to leave that clarification right there. Up next here for you, Aries, is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, the Five of Pentacles is in your main spread. So if there was any worries or concerns about your money or finances, well, here's the improvement card right here. The card of offering. So it could be a job offer. It could be a promotion. It could be investment, savings. It's always the unlimited and the potential of money that you have to, earn is there. Aces start new things. It could be the beginning stages that your financial situation is turning around for the better. All right. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so the last card, well, it's not the last card, but the second to the last card in your spread, Aries, for this week is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, detaching your energies momentarily, taking yourself away from those things that you have attached yourself to, Aries. That could be just taking a day off from work, just resting your mental mind, replenishing your energies, reclaiming your independence, your happiness, doing something exclusively just for you. Now, because the Six of Swords is in your spread, I always oftentimes read the Four of Swords that for you could be planning future trips if we don't get any of the movement cards. I still will say that, and I'm not saying that you won't be planning trips or taking the trips during this week, but I won't use the Six of Swords because that Six of Swords was used specifically to clarify the Five of Pentacles. So just because it's in your spread, now, the very last card that I draw, if it's a movement card and it lands on top of this the Four of Swords, then you're planning a trip and then exercising, taking that trip during this week. But otherwise, no. You could be just planning something for the future. All right, so the last card that I have for you, on top of that Four of Swords for you, Aries, we have the Knight of Cups. See, again, the court cards have these hearts. The Knight of Cups is specifically for those Aries who have or engaged in committed relationships already, like the Ace of Pentacles. It still could be for anyone a job offer. I will even throw in a promotion. Yeah. So the answer to any question that you may pose for yourself when it comes to, your commitment to someone, you're getting out of that relationship, Aries, what you're putting into it. Now, it may not be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It could be any sign that you are in a committed relationship with. And again, to receive this card in your spread just simply means that what I said, you're getting out of what you're putting in. You're receiving some sort of emotional happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment, contentment from that relationship. All right. And then again, the Knight of Cups has the ability to unite new romantic partnerships. All right. So that's what I have for you this week, Aries. Just me throwing some cards, doing a little bit of clarification. So yeah, this is your week's energy for January 20th. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, come over there to my new channel. Well, this will be up on my new channel, but if you see no video on my old channel, come. Have a safe, great week ahead. Keep smiling for me, Aries. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, and I shall talk to you soon. Ciao.